So neurocysticercosis, number one, very importantly, what do you think? Is it a bacterial, parasite, fungal, protozoal infection? Yes, exactly. Number one, neurocysticercosis. It is a parasitic infection. This is a very interesting disease. Actually, it has a lot of good, nice, innovative stuff. We know what it called. So that's what's a neurocysticercosis. Number one, it is a parasitic infection. Number one. Number two, very importantly, this is our beautiful Taenia Solium. Have you heard of Taenia Solium or Taenia Saginata? So basically, neurocysticercosis, if I start from scratch, so always remember someone who is eating uncooked pork or uncooked beef is gonna have this infection. I'll repeat again, uncooked or undercooked pork or beef, you're gonna have Taenia Solium or Taenia Saginata. These are tapeworms, okay? These are tapeworms basically, and you're gonna have this parasitic infection. So this is the picture of Taenia Solium. This is how a pathology question Taenia Solium looks like. Number one, very importantly, there is some this part and some these parts. So I've made a picture like this. So these part, this one above part, these are very importantly, so these are known as the hooks, and the whole main part is known as the rostellum. It is known as the rostellum. And very importantly, then this basically, this creature has these suckers, okay, where it kind of binds to the suck basically the blood or suck the whole, tissues of your body. So these are nothing but the suckers, and suckers have hooks where they clinch to you, and something known as rostellum. So this is full is rostellum. Inside that, then we have this various suckers over here. So image, this is a Taenia Solium. How does it look like? Okay, so this is Taenia Solium. Now definitive host is the man, definitive host, and intermediate host will be the pig. Okay, definitive host will be the man. Okay, remember that very importantly. Uncooked pork or uncooked beef, Taenia Solium or Taenia Saginata infection you can get, and the whole disease is known as neurocysticercosis. Now how the story starts? The story starts, the life cycle starts. Let me tell you like a story. So what basically happens in your intestine, we have the adult tapeworm. In your intestine, this Taenia Solium is already sitting, okay? So in your adult tape, the adult worm will be there in your intestine, and basically this adult tapeworm lives in the jejunum. And Scolex, remember I showed you the Scolex and the four suckers, this one, okay, remember this one. So these are the suckers, remember. And that Scolex, what is Scolex? The head of the Taenia Solium is known as the Scolex, okay? In the CT scan or MRI picture also, you see a Scolex, something like this and something like this. So this inside part in the CT or MRI, there will be a ring enhancing lesion, and inside some creature will be there that is known as Scolex. And Scolex is nothing but head of Taenia Solium. It is the head of the Taenia Solium. That also remember the CT or MRI picture, that round and then the dot we have, hole in the dot sign. This is the hole and this is the dot. So that also they ask in exam, hall in the dot, hall, what you call, and the dot sign, so or dot in the hall sign. So that very importantly, you see the head of the Taenia Solium, dot in the hole or hole in the dot. Okay, number one. Number two, now this is very interesting. Yes, the definitive host is man. The story started when the adult tapeworm was there in my intestine, and basically he's living in the jejunum, and this Scolex is attached by the four suckers are there, which I showed you, and the big part that is rostellum, it is there. Okay, now what happened, this fellow, this tapeworm is gonna release the eggs in the feces. Okay, these tapeworm basically in the human intestine, in the human feces. So these tapeworm basically going to release the eggs in the feces. Now what will happen? Naturally, if I go to washroom, these eggs basically they passed into the stool, and they basically can get contaminated, can get in touch with the soil, with the water, with the vegetables. Basically the eggs basically contaminate the environment by the soil. Some people go washroom in the farms and all that, or water touching or vegetables. Now what will happen, now pig will be roaming in the farms, and pig is going to ingest your contaminated food or the feces. So now pig is the intermediate host. The definitive host is the man. The intermediate host is the pig. I'll repeat again how what was the story. The tapeworm was there in your jejunum, and then this basically tapeworm, he basically released the eggs in your feces. You went to the washroom in the farms and you did the feces. Now pigs were roaming here and there, okay, and pigs basically eat it, the contaminated food or contaminated feces. Now those eggs which were there in my feces and now has gone to the pigs. Now these eggs in the inside the pig, the egg release oncosphere larvae. They basically penetrate the intestinal wall of the pig, reach the bloodstream of the pig, and basically goes into the lodges into the muscle of the pig, and that is developing into a larval cyst, or known as cysticercus cellulose, or larvae or larval cyst. Okay, remember that. Okay, so it's very easy. Let's revise again. What is the story happening in the human, in the jejunum of the man? The adult tapeworm is there, lives in the jejunum. What he will do, he will slowly release the eggs. So these eggs will go into the feces of the human. The farmer or the human, the farmer, he went to do defecation, and he did the defecation in the farm. Then pig was roaming here and there, and pig basically eats the contaminated food or contaminated feces and all that, and that eggs basically has gone into the pig. In the pig, basically inside the pig, now eggs are releasing the larvae. They penetrate the intestinal wall, bloodstream, and now are there in the pig muscles, in the muscles of the pig. And people who eat pig or kind of uncooked pork or uncooked beef, so that's the story happens, when the human eats undercooked pork or undercooked meat, pork, or what you call uncooked pork or uncooked beef. So that basically uncooked pork contains cysticerci, okay, which I told you, this cysticercus cellulose or cysticerci. So that pig basically was having cysticerci. That cysticerci in the human intestine, the cyst wall digests, and Scolex comes out and attached to my mucosa and develops into an adult tapeworm that's take around 2 to 3 months, and the whole cycle repeats. This is the life cycle basically of whole the story happening over here. Okay, so this is very important for exam purpose that you should know. Let's start the story again. What exactly happened? The story happened was in the human, in the jejunum, the adult tapeworm was already there. What he did, he produced eggs. Okay, this gravits, this basically tapeworm produce eggs. These eggs is gone to the feces of the human. The farmer, he went to the farm and did feces, and then the pig was roaming here and there. So pig basically eats the contaminated food or feces, and there inside the pig, the eggs basically which were there, eggs are entering into the pig, and egg are releasing the onchosphere larvae. They are penetrating the intestinal wall of the pig, reaching the pig bloodstream and the pig muscles. Okay, and they are developing into a proper larval cyst or cysticercus. Okay, and this must now this pig, human will be eating, human eats the pig, and undercooked pork or undercooked pig will have a cysticerci. So what happened basically, from this cysticerci, the scolex comes out, attached to the mucosa, and within 2 to 3 months develop into adult tapeworm. This is the whole cycle. Now one more important extra pathway is also there. What is the extra pathway? You never know, human ingest egg directly. The farmer, he went to the farms and he did feces, but by the feco-oral contamination, if I'm not washing my hands, or in the soil I'm moving, and kind of a feco-oral, so human itself directly, instead of pig eating the feces by mistake, by feco-oral contamination, the human only basically what he called ingest the, he basically took it inside. So now human behaves like the intermediate host. And the same story, this larva has gone. Now this larva has gone into the brain of the patient, can cause neurocysticercosis. Neuro means brain. It can also goes to muscles, eyes, and subcutaneous tissue. So this is also one dangerous complication. We have it over here.